It's time for another exciting installment of Nate and Curtis catching up once a week to talk to each other, even though it's been a couple weeks. Welcome back to the show. Hello, how are you, Nate?
I am well, sir. Yourself?
Doing good, doing good. I
You
feel like
ready?
sometimes when we do this, the show is actually all of the conversations that we have before we actually start recording the show.
Yeah, and then we just sort of reenact previous conversations. Well, we can talk about the weather or not.
Yes, I mean,
Talk about the weather or not. Hey, whether or not
that was
what?
existential. You got like
Woo!
existential on that one right there. Actually, one of the things that's interesting right now for me is the fact that we are getting into actual Portland summer, and Portland summer is like the time to be in Portland.
Oh,
Yeah,
why
because
is that?
it's weather like Southern
Pourquoi?
California, and all of a sudden everything is happening. So we've got like street festivals and
Oh, cool.
there's like a carnival every weekend and there's always something interesting going on and basically people are excited to get out of the house because they've been locked in their homes trying to
Hmm.
hide from the weather for 9 months. So we get 3 months of just like get everything out as much as you can before it all
Nice.
shuts down again.
Nice. Well, what's your favorite thing to do when you have what is that like a particular festival or a particular thing that
There
comes
used to
through town
be.
that you're into?
Yeah, we used to have the big float every year, which was a celebration of the cleanup of the Willamette River. And they'd have
Hmm.
all the food carts down there, and they'd have like a barge with bands playing on it, and you just float around and hang out. But that unfortunately was stopped during COVID, and the river is going through some like regression right now, so I don't know that I want to be in the Willamette by the city.
Regression as far as what? Like,
The pollution went back up.
okay.
Yeah. But there are just like there's always something like little and pop up happening. So all of a sudden we'll be like, "Oh, we've got to go do like Shakespeare in the Park or Renee is doing two different shows this summer, so we're going to be doing a lot of I'm going to be hopping to those quite a bit.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So, and then there's the by the waterfront, one of the fancy hotels by the waterfront does this taco bar that they
Mm.
literally put on the boardwalk. Um, and those are always really good. You get a couple margaritas
I
and some
do love me a
tacos.
good taco bar. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And we don't have Mexican food the way California has Mexican food. You got to be
Mhm.
pretty picky. I just discovered that we've got a really good Mexican restaurant down the block from where we live.
Mm.
Um, and I'm debating whether or not I should be gatekeepy about this place because I wanted to stay open, but I also don't want it to be super packed all the time.
Right, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
you want it to be your little secret
yeah,
spot. You
yeah.
want
And
them
then
to
we've got,
do well so they continue to stay in business, but still be, enjoyable
yep,
and not a DMV line.
yeah, 100%. 100%. And so I've been enjoying that. And now that I'm talking about it, I'm like, could really go for a taquito plate.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they make the good
yeah.
beans over there.
I just did Taco Bell, which is embarrassing to have to admit. Uh,
If you also watching out there can appreciate Taco Bell, uh, I've gotten to the point now. I think 48 was the limit because
48 what, tacos?
no, 48 years, being
Mm.
48 years old. I think I could say that, right? Even though I'm an actor, and I'm supposed to like
You
forever
you
be
can say
whatever
what that you're
that I'm
true
actually
age?
yeah, my true age. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think anybody cares anymore. Everybody just calls you old anyway. They've been calling me old for a lot of years already. Harvey looks so old. That's
Wait,
the
did they
no,
say
that's
that?
the number one thing I get told. Yep.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Damn. Okay. Like to your face, or is that on the grams and the socials?
Oh, on the grams. Yeah, no, nobody's said it. No, I think one person said it to my face. Like you're too old to be him or something, something out of that effect. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Holy
So
Jesus.
tell it like it is time.
That is the great thing about being you are a far bigger public figure than I am anymore. My heyday was a good time. I enjoyed the occasional uh there were a few times when I got chased through Disneyland when I was there as a person,
Oh
just
wow.
being there and got chased by a couple people, uh, including a group of Canadian schoolgirls, which was at first I thought it was a joke, but then all of a sudden I was like, oh no, we actually need to move.
This is
There's
really
not,
happening.
yeah. And there was a time in the mall
Yep, that
where
was my bad experience.
I was with an ex, and she was doing some shopping at Victoria's Secret, not even for fun, just
Oh, of
for like
all the
necessities.
places. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I was surrounded by children who wanted autographs, and I was signing Victoria's Secret receipts from their moms from stuff they just bought. So I have lived that
That's pretty
celebrity
good.
life.
I like that.
But now, especially with facial hair,
Mhm.
recognition comes few and far between. And so when it does happen, it's always that, is it? Is it? Is it? But I have not as yet had anyone say, you're too
I
old to be.
I was always pretty shy when I got recognized. It was, and
Yeah.
then as I got older, like within the last 10 years or so, I get I know you from somewhere, and back then I would just be like, oh, maybe we went to school together or something. Where did you
Oh,
go
I
to high
still
school?
I still legitimately pull that one out now. Not
And
even as a
and
deflect, but like legitimate.
so the first time I had the gall to respond with, I used to be on a show called Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And they went, no, that's not it. So I was just like, oh man.
That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
No,
there you
I'm
go.
always that guy. Well, also I have a lot of doppelgangers out there. I've had even one of my good friends said, you really, really, really remind me of this guy I went to school with. You sound the same, you look the same, your mannerisms, everything. It's eerie, it's bizarre. And
Huh.
I've gotten that a lot over the years. I remind people of somebody they know that they know well. It's
Okay.
odd.
I mean,
Eh.
that there could be worse things, that's for sure.
My friend Jeff actually sent me a picture, a photograph of somebody he saw. I should just try to show this on here.
Worst case
Uh,
scenario, I can always, as long as you send me the picture, I can
that
pop it
even
up.
I had to do a double take. He's like, I thought you were here in Vegas. I hear you. And I was like, oh man, that really does look like me. Oh, we chat a lot.
Did
I'm
he approach
scrolling.
that guy? I mean, well, you.
No, he took a photo of him on the sly, but let me zoom in on him first and then I'll hold it up here. I even had to do I mean, the shape of his head is a little different, but the nose, the rest of the face, the ear,
Okay. Okay.
doesn't that look
Okay.
like me?
I mean, from a speeding car with my eyes squinted.
Now, I don't know, having showed this now, I don't know if this is can I even have shown this on our little because this is like
Oh,
a
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
side profile. We're not
this
doxing anybody.
guy was in a public place
Yeah,
and
your
but
expectation of privacy is,
my friend sort of just snapped a photo of this guy on the sly. I
it's not
held my
like you
hand like
need
it
it.
was a real camera. No, he snapped it like this on his phone. Um yeah, to whoever that is, sorry,
If you were in
meant
Las
no ill
Vegas
intent.
and that is you, please let
Yeah.
us know because we'd like to see what you look like from the front.
Yes.
If you really are a Nate Richard, straight up
Let me get that photo
doppelganger.
up again here. Get that photo up again. Let's see. What is he facing? Facing this way?
I mean, I could see it, but I could see myself. I could
Yeah, let
see
me get
it,
the
but
scale right. Here you go.
I, dude, I could see like from like a glance, yes, but
He's got the punctuated eyebrows like I
sure,
have. He's got
sure, but upon like
same
focused
nose.
upon focused looking, there is a difference.
Yeah. And yeah, like you said, he could look totally different from the front.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my point is, I've got twins. I've got lots of twins out there.
There are Nates in the world
I
just
know that wasn't
wandering.
grammatically correct. Yeah.
One of the things that we were talking about before we started talking was this new project that you are working on, where you're going to be streaming live music. Is that correct?
Yeah, it might be a little premature to talk about it just yet, but yeah, that's the idea. Gonna
Well,
try to put together an online concert.
well, I think this is kind of a neat thing to talk about even before it's a done deal.
Sure,
Just
sure.
because, just because the one of the things that I know people talking, like us talking about, one of the things people tune in for, um, or at least they claim they want to tune in for, is us talking shop.
Okay.
And there are quite a few, like, things are so ubiquitous
Hmm.
with YouTube and Twitch and other streaming services, that people feel like even podcasting, the way we're
Hmm.
doing it now, is so informal nowadays that
Yes.
what you're planning on doing is a level of production value that is significantly higher than what most people are going to be doing with like an iPhone, you know?
Yes, I would
Yeah.
really like it to look and sound its very best. Um,
Yeah.
4K camera, 16-bit audio,
And see, a
or maybe
4K,
even
even the
32. I
fact
don't
that
know.
it's a 4K camera, because it's going to be locked down, right? It's not like you're going to be able
Yeah,
to,
it won't be. Yeah, it won't come across 4K. I think it gets dumbed down to
yeah.
2K or maybe 1080 even.
Well, and that's just the thing, especially if you're going to be using something like YouTube,
Mhm.
you're going to be uh, probably consumed at best at 1080. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
YouTube's compression is, and it also messes with the color. It's just such an outdated format. Unfortunately, it's still the most popular.
Well, like
Um,
VHS versus beta, right?
like VHS versus DVD. I mean,
That's fair.
YouTube is an old VHS tape, and Vimeo is a DVD. I
That's
mean,
fair. Yeah.
but not enough people are browsing Vimeo, unfortunately.
Yeah.
YouTube became the household name, and it doesn't seem to matter that their quality is outdated.
Well, is this something where maybe something like
I
Stitch or Stitch? Oh my God.
And unfortunately,
Twitch?
YouTube can't be updated. I mean, it's baked into their whole system. So they would have to basically, I believe, I might be wrong, but I believe they need to start from scratch in order to up their quality in the game.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, I know that they've got their streaming service now, which is different, like game streaming and stuff like that. And that needs to be higher quality
sure,
to be able to
to
do
handle all
to
that,
to just compete with Twitch.
but that is essentially started from scratch.
Yeah.
Um, And
Well,
I've put the same exact video up onto YouTube and onto Vimeo, and it is night and day difference. Vimeo just beats them out of the water.
mm,
Um, but driving people to Vimeo is the tough part. Um,
yeah, I can see how that could be difficult. And do they live stream as well on Vimeo? That I don't actually know.
uh, I think so.
Because the last
That's a
time
good question.
I use Vimeo with my editors to do like picture review and stuff like that. And so yeah. But when we look at something like a concert, like that's going to have to be pre-mixed. You've got to do all your levels and everything for the instruments and for the mics. It's almost a whole production team thing.
Vimeo live stream like a pro.
And it lit up.
Why does it got to say like a pro? Why can't I be a pro who live streams? Live stream like a pro. That's just kind of rude.
It is. It is.
Um, Stream without stress.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. There's nothing on any platform that has ever worked the way it says it's going to work the first time.
Start a free trial or talk to sales. So I
Oh,
guess
so that is a
they
buy-in.
are going to charge for it. Yeah, I'll have to do a little dive into here. Start your free trial today, and then it's $70 per month billed monthly or billed
Whoa.
annually, sorry.
Yikes. Okay. That's a
10 plus
lot.
seats, 7 terabytes of storage. I don't know. I mean, and then there's Enterprise Custom,
Yeah, you're
which
not gonna
offers
book.
more seats. Yeah, so I guess there's even at $75, they're limiting your seating.
Oh,
I
but
don't know.
that's number of people who would be able to use that streaming service. So if that's probably made
I
for
mean,
gamers.
ideally, I'd oh, 70. Oh, I see what you're saying. Ten people streaming at the same time is what you're saying.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to do a deeper dive on that.
You'll probably want to
Um,
check out Twitch. I mean, where you've got local audience is Twitch and YouTube without having to work too hard. I know Vimeo quality is really, really high, but it
yeah,
feels like
it
you're
just looks
paying
so
for it.
good.
And in the end, I mean, the only people who care are
Mhm.
are you. You know what I mean? Like there is such a one of the lessons that keep getting drilled into my head lately is it just needs to be done. It doesn't need to be perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that tendency to overdo it. Um,
Although right now I would just be grateful for the time to be able to sit down and get things done. I feel like everything has been either in a rush or just overwhelming since, well, January, I guess.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, this whole year is already zipping by.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like yeah, Twitch is probably a good option. I'll need you need this program basically that goes in between that allows the camera and the audio to come together to set out to live stream. So you need
Yeah,
like
but that's free. I use that all the time.
yeah, OBS.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
OBS. I love
So
OBS.
I haven't gotten that far yet. I need to do that next. Basically set that up, and
It
then
is,
we'll run some tests. But yeah, I
yeah,
think I mean, just on a glance, it looks like Twitch might be the way to go
Twitch is
because
pretty nice.
you can sell tickets, right?
Hmm.
You can maybe keep that tip jar out.
It's got that is baked into its DNA. Yeah.
I'd like to be able to engage with fans or ticket holders while the show is going.
And Twitch chat is designed specifically to be big enough and take up the space on the screen, indicating on the
Okay.
screen here, like where, yeah, so you can do
So
that.
it's and then I see that musicians are doing it, so it's not just for gaming anymore, apparently. Or
You can do a lot of things there. You can do a lot
it
of
looks
things
like
there.
they're locked into 1080, which isn't horrible. It's just, I wanted to give people the option to watch the concert on their television and have it in a good quality, but it
Mm.
looks like live streaming is just not quite there yet. And if it is, it'll cost me a lot up front,
Well, and there's
which I
also
don't
just
have.
bandwidth. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
just natural actual bandwidth
yeah,
traveling through the system.
I have really good upload speeds here, so that helps.
That is good. That is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if I doubt we're talking over anyone's head here, because
Even if we are,
if
pop
I
it
know
in.
what I'm talking about even a little bit,
Yeah.
then I think, yeah, I think everybody else does too.
Pop it in the chat if you got a question. I imagine that when these all finally go live and people are actually watching it, we will have a majority of people who are over 35. So yeah.
Yeah, I would say most of my fan base for music is I mean honestly closer to their 60s.
And if you liked the song that we are using for all the interstitial and the opening and the closing of this podcast, that is a Nate Richard
What are we using? What song
jam.
are we using? Do you know?
Somebody hasn't been watching his preview copies. It's I Want to Be Your Fool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good. Good. I like it.
yeah. It's got
Good.
a really great music video that you can watch right now on YouTube. Check the show notes for more.
And no, I haven't been watching anything you've sent me.
That's great.
It's been on the to-do list.
I'll
Unfortunately,
just take that as everything is perfect and it's ready to go.
the entire to-do list has gotten lost in the shuffle because that file went under the file of shit to do.
Right?
So
Right.
my shit to do folder has I, my to-do list, and inside of that to-do list is watch these what do you call them? What are they, like dailies? What do you
Oh, I was just calling them previews, but
previews? Okay.
yeah, but there is probably actually a real vocabulary name for them, and
Hmm.
I don't know it.
I'm
I've
just a,
produced podcasts. I've produced professional podcasts before, and I forgot what the names are.
I'm just afraid that if I watch myself do this, I won't want to do it anymore.
That's fair. That's fair. And the background for the video needs to be updated, and I think the interstitial bumpers need changes.
Okay.
Um, but other than that, it's actually the
Looking good, looking
I
good.
think so. Yeah.
All right.
And I'm also of the mind that people are going to be a lot more forgiving of these early episodes, which is why I've gotten rid of my background and you can just see my proto beaver
Oh, I
artwork.
love that. Yeah.
And yeah. Uh, Speaking of to-do lists, I have been using this journal. This is not a paid ad,
The Legend
but
of Zelda?
it's a hero's journal.
Okay.
And what it is a um it uses ideas of like the hero's journey, the like Star Wars and stuff is all based
There's a
on
lot
it.
of illustration in there.
It's yeah, it's basically a bullet journal. But my notes column for my to-do list was getting so long that it became a burden to continue to fill this out, so I just stopped.
Well, with all that illustration in there, not much room to write. Yeah, you'd
Well,
need
it
to
isn't.
carry a
Yeah,
stack of those.
yeah. Oh,
You need to get the belt, the
this is
book
the
belt.
stack. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's ridiculous. It's
yeah.
ridiculous. But
That's how it was with my songwriting notebooks. It was just like, just a stack of, you know,
ring binders.
yeah. And now I will, when I'm finished with something, I'll move it to the computer and use Pages on Mac or something, and then burn the notebook. I don't know, like I can throw it away, uh, and not have to carry it or find a place to put it. But I held on to some of my early notebooks because my writing was just so bad. It was just hilarious. Some of the stuff, and I was very serious, like brooding, Bob Dylan-esque songwriter in the beginning, and sort of read those back and how hilariously, I took myself so seriously. It was funny.
I believe
Um,
that. The cringe-inducing, like, you broke my heart. Why is everything wrong?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Dog ran away. Yeah, all that kind of sad country crap.
right, right. But with a harmonica.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you
Oh
been
man.
writing much lately?
I have not. I'll get little ideas or something that'll pop into my head, and I'll jot them down on my phone or something, and then forget about them for a while. And what one of my techniques, though, is I'll let that happen for a while, and then when I really do feel like I can sit down and write, I'll pop those open and take a peek at them, and it's almost like a bunch of parts that are ready for assembly, and I'll just sort of start shuffling around and throwing them together, and then other things can come to mind. But no, I haven't made that gonna sit down and write time for myself in a while, which I need to do. But life happens.
It's yeah, and yeah, like we were saying before, it's been that kind of year where I just don't. There have legitimately been times, especially in the last couple months, where I have felt a very strong desire to sit down and do something. And then the sitting down and like staring at the doing something is enough to melt down my brain and just be like, oh no, you weren't really ready for this.
Hmm.
Um,
I get
uh,
that.
and
Yeah.
then you just stare at it for all the time that you had committed to it, just like, come on, we can do this. Let's get it going. And
Right.
then
Right.
nothing, just
Yeah.
nothing.
I always dug Leonard Cohen's method was, he'd get up every morning, he'd put the suit on, make his coffee, and his kitchen table was his office, and he would go to work, and that's how he was able to write so many great songs. A few boogers, but you know, he just would sit and write and write and write and write and write and write and write, and that was just like he focused on it as if it were a 9 to 5, and
Oh, well, if I could do that, I'd get all kinds of things done.
mhm.
It's the fact that I've got another 9 to 5. So that
Yeah,
when I'm
yeah,
done, it
yeah.
feels
That's
like, do I sleep or
definitely
do I
a
try to burn something out?
yeah. That's a cost of living factor there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Well,
yeah. I think that the 70s might have been a little easier to keep a roof over your head.
that is true. I believe
Um,
that is true 100%. You could buy a house with spare change and
what
everything was working out. So if
do we
anybody
got under
feels
the
like
couch cushions
dropping
here?
300K, just let us know. We'll split it up. That'll get us going for a year. So yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what a few years rent. Three
It'll get
three
some
3 years
things
of rent.
done.
So a year and a half if we split it. That's great.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll keep things moving. That'll keep things shaking.
Mm.
Although eventually, as this is going up, uh, you have the opportunity to join the Nate and Curtis Patreon. Patreon is a place where you can get access to specialty products that have not been determined yet, and for your monthly fee, engage in those things that are special and not available to the public that we will eventually figure out and then post on the Patreon page.
Yeah.
If we have the Patreon set up, you can go find that down in the show notes. If we don't, look for it in a future episode.
That was well done. Well
Thank you.
put.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you want, what are the bonus items? What do we like?
It
Nose
would
hair
be,
trimmings or pint of blood?
it
Um,
honestly depends on the fandom that we pull.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But probably like monthly meet and greets.
Nice.
We can do like early release of the podcast just to members so they can see that. When we do get our sponsors and we have to do commercials and all of that, they would be able to get a commercial free version of the podcast.
Uh-huh.
And then like holiday greetings and doo-doo-doos and stickers and early merch drop access and all of the things that go along with a modern entertainment career.
Now, I heard you say doot-to-doos. What exactly does that term mean to you? Because I think it means something different to me. Doot-to-doos.
I was not implying anything other than putting in a verbal space saver for
Oh, okay.
placeholder. Yeah.
When I was a little kid, doot-to-doos were the cardboard roll that the toilet paper's on.
Oh,
And when you're done with the toilet paper, it was doot-to-doo.
that
And
is
that
literally a merch idea right there.
you yeah. You
Yeah.
want to donate to have my doot-to-doos?
Yep, we'll just sign. We will literally sign
I'll
the
sign
toilet paper roll,
doot-to-doos.
and
All
then
right.
and it will have one guaranteed. Doo doo doo. You can get Curtis Doo to Doos from Portland or Nate Doo to Doos from LA.
And you get to pick whether it's Cottonelle or Charmin
And I promise you,
or
I
my
promise you,
personal favorite, Kirkland.
Kirkland isn't Kirkland just white label Charmin anyway, or Northern?
I think it's northern. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
don't know
there you
why we
go.
know that.
Cause, cause, yeah, you just know things after a while. Just stupid, stupid, trivial things.
What are you gonna
Nothing, nothing. It just, I feel old now.
do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just feel like an old man.
Hmm.
Yeah. So what else has been going on other than setting those things up? And I know people can do like official Nate Richard meet and greets now with you. Uh,
Yes.
Sign up through your Instagram for that. How have those been going?
They've been going really well. It's really, really great to reminisce with people um, that you don't know.
Right? Well, it's kind of
I think that
interesting.
was
Yeah.
that was a Stephen Wright joke.
That-
I like to reminisce with people I don't know.
It's oddly true though, especially for what? Especially for teen actors who grew up on those particular kinds of shows. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? Like, because people really do grow up with us and then
Mhm.
have that as that nostalgic memory,
And
and it's
we
different.
we were actively growing up during that time too, so we get
Hmm.
that same level of nostalgia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's kind of neat that it means that you don't have to go. Don't get me wrong. I love cons. I can't wait until I'm on a genre show again long enough that I can do the cons again.
Mhm.
But it's a lot of travel. It's a lot of work. It's kind of
Yeah.
nice to be able to hang out at home and just be like, "What's up?"
Yeah, and also there's no entry fee, so to speak. Those
Right?
you don't have to. Yeah, I don't know. It's a way to get to interact with fans of the show, have those nostalgic experiences with them, relive some of that, and find out about what happened to my fans now that they're all grown up.
Right.
You know. A lot of them are having their kids watch the show on the streaming services, and yeah, it's wild. It's like it just found a whole new generation, and we get to talk about the fact that there's nothing out there that's like it.
That's for
It's
sure.
wholesome. There were morals involved. There was something to be learned, and you didn't even know you were learning it because you were laughing and having so much fun. So um, I don't know that there are, and after talking to people, I don't. We've come to the conclusion that there's just nothing out there that's like it, and there should be.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what's going on in the modern entertainment industry because so many things are serialized now.
Mhm.
And the the desire for comfort television is there, and we really saw that in a big buying spree in like 2017, 2018, 2019.
Mhm.
Especially when the Friends, like when everybody was like, "We want to get Friends, we want to get Friends," and
Yeah.
that huge bidding war that happened because comfort television was a problem. And Netflix did a real good push for it. They did it with the new version of not Three is Enough. What's it?
Eight is enough.
Not Eight is Enough. Oh my God, it was a
Three's
'70s
plenty.
show. Three's
Three's plenty. Eight is enough.
It was a '70s show with a single mom and her two daughters and the handyman who lived there.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
One day at
Wow.
a time. One day at a
One day
time.
at a time.
Renee for the win from the other room. Wife
And
Renee.
and the handyman's name was. Oh, she can't hear me.
She can't. No. Do you
Uh,
remember the handyman's name, Renee? Since you're on a roll right now.
it's something. It was like a Kramer, but not
I
Kramer. It
just
was
happen to have, the entirety of
oh,
human knowledge
oh,
here.
it's hurting my brain. I
Uh,
want it to. I want it to be there.
at a
Something.
time.
Snyder.
There
Is
you
it
go.
Snyder?
So literally, Renee,
Oh.
as you said it, said Snyder from the other room. Literally. Yes.
Jinx,
There
you owe
you
me a
go.
Coke.
we gotta have Renee and
So
Netanya.
now that we've collectively put our old man
Oh,
brains together, what the hell was it you
the
were talking
point
about?
was that they Netflix was really trying for a while to get comfort television on the streaming service
Hmm.
so they didn't have to license anymore. So they were creating the original content to be able to
Hmm.
put up. So they did the new One Day at a Time. They did that
They
show The
did
Ranch. Yeah, it was really good too. I really enjoyed that show. It was in the style of what we used to work on all the
the
time.
original. Okay.
And but it followed a new family. So it wasn't just a reboot to be like exact same characters. Here's the thing. It was the same concept of show, but a new family and new situations and everything. And it had
Okay.
Cheetah Rivera in it, and it was quite good.
I'm gonna
Um,
definitely check that out. That was
it's
what, a Netflix thing?
Netflix. Yeah.
Okay.
Although I don't know if it's on Netflix anymore. Let's find out where to watch. Day at a time. Boom. Let's see. One Day at a Time. The new series, 2017 series is on 2017 is on oh, it is on Netflix still. Okay, so yeah, so there's
It's
that.
still there.
Yeah.
How did I not know this? That's crazy.
And then did a show called The
And it's
Ranch.
called One Day at a
Uh-huh.
Time? Well, the ranch I saw all over the place because Ashton Kutcher's in that one, right? And
Right?
Sam Elliott,
Yep. Yeah, and of course, that show's got a little bit of trouble on it now because Danny, what's his name, is on it, and he did some
Masterson.
bad things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Been
people
a
are watching The
very
Ranch that much.
naughty boy.
But yeah, so they did a series of basically three camera shows to
Mhm.
try and capture that thing, and they didn't go off very well. So one of the best things that whoever is in charge of the Sabrina rights did was just put it everywhere. It was on Prime, it was on Hulu, it's on Paramount, but I think that's because Paramount actually owns the rights. It was just everywhere, everywhere, everywhere.
Mhm.
So no matter what service you were subscribed to, you had an opportunity to see Sabrina. And so I don't expect to get it as much as you do, but I still get people on my Instagram account sending me stuff like, "Hey, my kid and I are watching you, and we just got to the cat episode or whatever." And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it is definitely neat to have that nostalgia hit. And
It's really great.
being able to basically book without having to schedule around a convention that's coming to some major city. And I'll be honest, post COVID, I get anxious anytime I'm in a room with more than 30 people. Um,
I still do.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel like the more we do it, the easier it gets, you know.
yeah, that's good.
Especially we do the panels,
Oh, that helps. Yeah.
and that's where, it was really nerve-wracking the first few times, but then, you gotta anyway, I have to keep in mind that, I've just been meeting everybody face to face at the convention. These are the people I'm
Oh,
talking to in
I
this
don't mean for
room
the
during the panel.
anxiety. I mean disease.
Oh.
I mean the petri dish that is a convention. Because whenever I used to do
Oh.
conventions, whether it was for like acting or when I was doing toy stuff or any of that, I always came back with con crud, and that was before COVID. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like I remember I was emceeing a stage at the Festival of Books, and Mark Waid, who is a very famous comic book writer.
Mm.
I had known him from other comic book conventions before, and he was coming in to talk about his new book at the Festival of Books, and he came to the stage, and I was like, "Mark, what's going on?" And he was like, "Don't shake my hand. I've got con crud. I just got back." And I was like, "Oh no, oh no, oh no." So yeah, so now in a world where COVID exists, my biggest anxiety is like, if I go to this show, am I gonna come back not being able to smell my food? Like what?
I've you know, knock on wood, I haven't gotten sick yet.
Yeah, we've got a nose spray that Renee and I use.
Mm.
Um, that is supposed to coat your mucous membranes. And
Mm.
since I deal with the public pretty much every day now at Board Bard Games in beautiful downtown Montevilla in the city of Portland, Oregon,
Go on
um,
by and see them, check them out.
but it has kept me from getting sick
Yeah.
dealing with the public.
Mhm.
And so yeah, next time there's a in-person show, just gonna nozzle up.
Yeah, no, I've not, luckily not had an issue that way.
That's nice.
Mm.
That's real. But anyway, all of this to say, it must be nice to be able to do the meet and greets via Zoom now, just from
Yes.
home.
Yes.
Yeah,
I definitely can't get anybody sick that way.
that's yeah. Well, not physically sick,
Right. Right.
mentally sick.
Yeah. Well, and you know, I talk to people until they go, oh, okay, okay, you know, I really gotta, this has been fun talking. I gotta get dinner made for the kids now. Thank you so much for, oh, what's that? Okay, yeah, that's how I do it.
Good job. Good
I
job.
just yeah, I just talk until they can't take it anymore.
Leave them wanting more. Not with Nate Richard.
Not
Thank you
with
very
me.
much.
Nope.
You will get your fill.
You will beg for it to be over.
I shouldn't have taken a drink. I shouldn't have taken a good grief. One of the things that Renee and I are working on right now is there's been kind of an infusion of creative energy into Portland, especially in the area we're at. We actually have a section of the city called the Hollywood District. Now, it's named for a movie theater called the Hollywood Theater.
Hmm.
It used to be a vaudeville stage, and now it's a really cool independent theater.
Nice.
And we had a new film festival come in this year called the Panorama Film Festival, and it was amazing. We didn't know about it until the very last minute. We started going to a couple of the events and we saw a couple of the movies that were going on. But it was really great and it really punched some energy into the city. And we met a director of a new documentary while we were there. His name is Joseph Erickson, and his movie is called Class Wars, and it is about the changes in public education that are going on right now. And um, and he and I got together for beers oh God, it was a couple weeks ago now. Just goes to show how fast time is going. And we're going to try and put together a little bit of a film collective up here in the city.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Well, we've got a bunch of really solid creatives who have no work at the moment. And so instead of sitting around and doing nothing, we're
Mhm.
gonna make something. And have you met Jamie Jessup? I introduced you to
No,
Jamie.
I
I think
don't
we tried.
believe so.
Jamie is a really funny actress, but she's also a really strong writer. She's worked on shows for HBO. She's
Nice.
we were pitching before animation fell off a cliff, we were actually pitching a show called Rescue Fish that is a really neat cartoon that teaches kids about the basics of of safety and oh my God, what do paramedics do? Uh, first aid,
Mhm.
but through fish and song.
That's a cute idea.
Yeah, it was a really good idea. It had a lot of traction. We were actually in meetings and we were starting to negotiate deals, and unfortunately, things kind of petered out.
First responders.
First responders, thank you, Renee. Um, Renee coming in on the clutch. I'm just gonna have to put her in the show.
Yeah.
But she has also written a couple other things, and every time I get a pitch from Jamie, every time she comes to me with a project, we're 3 out of 3 right now, where it at least gets enough interest that we get in rooms and start having conversations. There
Nice.
is always, of course, with this freaking business, it takes a miracle to get anything to go,
Hmm.
but it's always easy to get her projects in a room. She had a horror movie that I still want to do, so I'm not going to touch too much about it. Um, using a Wendigo that immediately picked up traction, and we got this close. Um, but it needs a little bit of a rewrite because some cool things came out of those discussions that would make the movie even better.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but she's also got this really great crime procedural, and it's good. It's good. It's called Rainbow Bridge, and it is a female vigilante show, and I think we're gonna do it as a vertical drama.
Oh, wow.
Did you ever check out that video I sent you about the video vertical
I
dramas?
made it. I made it about 20 seconds. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't want to say what it was or who it was because that's rude, but I couldn't stomach it. It was
Okay.
just so bad.
Well, it's a very popular format, and I think our mutual friend G. Charles Wright. I am in his master class, and
Mm.
I was also telling them about the fact that we're working on this,
Mhm.
and he was like, if there's not a werewolf in that vertical drama, I don't even know why you're making
Well, he's just
it.
talking funny. So,
Yes, yes.
so there you go. You need a werewolf.
And I am not opposed to doing some werewolf genre, but then I need a makeup person and effects, and I feel like that's going to end up landing on me, and I just don't know that I've got the time to figure out After Effects right now.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, if you go cornball with it, you just make it super cheesy with some jump cuts.
right.
Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. Ow!
Cotton balls, boom, 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 boom. Cotton balls and a little painted on nose.
That'd be fun.
That
I
would be
like that.
fun. Okay, all right. I wasn't really thinking about it before, but that actually made me laugh. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Nate, we need to
Yes,
bring you up here to be a werewolf.
I would definitely do that
And you should be a hairless werewolf because you can't grow a
because I
beard.
can't grow a beard. Oh yeah, we were on break during that time. I cannot grow any hair on my cheeks. I can grow a giant Amish beard like this, a neck beard that looks like a cashmere scarf, but I cannot grow anything on my cheeks.
See, that'd be hysterical if all of a sudden you were a werewolf, but you
Hmm.
just had like the claws and nothing else.
Hmm.
Just bald werewolf.
I always wonder why they didn't like Gillette never made a commercial with a werewolf, like he shaves and then I don't know why I did Frankenstein, but and then has to shave again immediately. Gillette.
The
The
best a
the
werewolf
the
can
best a
get.
werewolf can get. Yeah. Totally they're
I
missing out on
100% look. There
gold.
is the world's greatest shave from a werewolf.
All right.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Is it an actual commercial or is it somebody's spoof?
Watching.
Oh, hi. I just thought I'd let you know the world's greatest shave's coming soon. They're looking for people to shave or colour their hair for the Leukemia Foundation.
Oh,
I wanted to colour
um,
mine, but
it is a real commercial.
Hmm.
It is not what you are suggesting.
Not what I'm
So,
describing. Okay.
yeah,
All right. Well, Gillette,
let's get on it.
jump on it.
Yep. In fact, I mean, it isn't impossible. Like, oh no, there it is. There it is. There it is. Gillette did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
all's well with the world, man.
Yeah.
Everything,
Hey,
everything's
isn't it good to
balanced.
know that you had a good enough idea that it's already been done?
Yeah, well, that's all my ideas and
Yeah,
and jokes. Like I think of the best ideas and best things that just happen to have already been thought of and done.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. And it's a nice way to get a jumping off point to do something else. Because usually, I promise you, the number of people who have seen that Gillette commercial is significantly smaller than
Mm.
people who would be able to see something now, just
Yeah.
because of the way things are spread. Yeah, because that television commercial was old,
Yeah,
like at least 30 years
what
old.
was it lining up with? Do you think it was lining up with
I think it was Halloween.
Teen Wolf or no, I just
Oh
mean
no.
time-wise. There must have been some sort of thing that sparked that was going
That
on
would
at that
actually, I'd
time.
actually have to do a deeper dive into that. Because all I did was go werewolf shaving commercial.
Because
That was my search.
Gillette, along that, we're still in the time of Twilight, I imagine. So they could have
Oh,
done,
sure.
you know.
Sure. Sure. Oh, I don't know. Well, crap. Okay, see, here's the thing about being somebody who's a pop culture enthusiast like myself. Now it's gonna bother me until I know,
Mm.
like, the context of what the. Oh, actually, speaking of which, is that ever something that comes up when you're talking to folks, when you do meet and greets and stuff,
Yeah,
and
get
whether
this
it's
thing
comic or
back on
anything?
some rails, would you?
Yeah, no, I'm working on it. Um, but do they ever ask you about the show and you have no idea what they're talking about?
Oh yeah. I stop me if you heard this one, but I've only actually seen 2 episodes of Sabrina in
Oh,
my
we have
in my
talked about
life.
that.
I thought so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so every conversation, oh, remember that time when you did this? I'm like, no, I don't. Absolutely not. Do I remember that? I remember very little of it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, so that how much time do they spend like filling you in on the context of what happened?
Until they get upset enough with me that I don't know. They start questioning whether or not I'm really that guy
That's
at
fair.
a certain point,
Yeah.
Did I
Yeah.
just waste 20 minutes talking to the wrong guy?
Oof.
Um,
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Hmm.
Yeah, if it happened outside of my episodes, I have no idea what's. I
Do
didn't
you
know.
remember your episodes though? Do you actually remember
Well,
them?
I was only in like 10 of them, so
Right, but
over three. So I can remember most of.
you do
I
remember.
do
Okay.
I do forget uh sometimes that I was in episodes. So there'll be times when like someone will be like, "Oh yeah," and then with the award show, and I'll be like, "Award show? What a I don't know. I don't know." And then I'll look on my own IMDb and be like, and the Sabrina Goes To, oh, that was the whole episode. The whole episode was a frickin' award show. Okay. That's, I'm doing fine. I was in it. I was in a majority of that episode. I have no memory. Not at all. If it wasn't me being possessed by the cat,
Hmm.
or like the first one where I learned how to fold the bishop's mitre out of a napkin,
Hmm.
like, I didn't know the Shake Your Whammy Fanny song.
Okay.
Shake your
Oh
whammy,
yeah, yeah,
fanny,
no.
funk a song.
No, I didn't either.
No
I had to
memory.
be told.
No memory of that. And so I had a fan that I still talk to on the Instagrams. Very polite, very nice cosplayer. Um, and she was like, shake your whammy, fanny, funk. And I was like, no, not
But
a clue.
and I do know now, but only because of fans.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
I didn't like go home with like mashed potatoes in my ears or covered in slime or sat in the makeup chair for an hour and a half putting on beast face,
Right.
I don't really remember what happened.
Did Aaron do your monster makeup, or was she just doing corrective back then?
No, Aaron did all my stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
Aaron Kruger, everybody.
Yeah.
Look her up.
Yeah,
American Horror
she's
Story.
kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal now.
Kind of a big deal. So is her husband.
Mike McCash.
But
Yeah, Aaron Kruger McCash is her last name.
But she's a great follow on Instagram, by the way.
Mm.
But yeah, nobody has ever made me look as good as her, and I feel bad for all other makeup artists who might be watching this. But
Yeah.
she was real good. But then now she's doing such phenomenal work.
Yeah. I think I think they've got her on as a EP on stuff now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I
On
know she was producing on
some of the American Horror Story franchise.
Yeah. So yeah,
And she lives right on the other side of the freeway.
woohoo!
Like right there. I never see her. I drive by her house all the time. Never see her.
Yeah, I mean, that's LA. That's kind of how that works. We see each other more often now that I moved than we
Yep.
ever did when I lived in California,
Absolutely. Well, to be fair, you were what, down in Orange County for the most of
which
it,
is
weren't you?
almost as bad as being in Portland. And people are going to think
How
I'm
so?
joking. Well, like, it takes me the same amount of time to get to Burbank
Mm,
as
mm,
it does from either place. I'm either going to fly an hour and a half or I'm going to drive an hour and a half.
Have you ever heard of a place called Roscoe's Deli
Yes.
in Orange County?
Yes.
I was talking to somebody about music the other day, and they brought that place up and showed me some. He took a video of his friend playing a show, and wow, is that a cool place?
Yeah, no, Roscoe's is great.
It's a huge space. The
Are you going to play
music that comes to
Roscoe's?
it.
Are you
I would
totally dropping
love-
a thing that
I
you're going to
would
play Roscoe's right
love
now?
to do that. I want to at least go down there and check it out because it looked like so much fun.
Okay,
Um,
I may not be clued in on LA, but I am still down with the
the OC.
OC scene. Yeah.
Mm.
My buddy Jeff, author Jeff Garvin,
Yeah.
so that people have context. His band plays over at Roscoe's all the time. Like people play at Roscoe's all the time.
Okay.
Dude, I think I still know the people who can get you booked at Roscoe's.
Yeah, honestly, I was dropping the car off for service, and the guy checking the car in. I don't know how we got on the topic of music, but yeah, he told me about that place, and then showed me a video of his friend, and yeah, it just looks like an amazing place to play.
Yeah, no, Roscoe's is pretty cool. There are a lot of really great places in downtown Fullerton that are good little music venues. And especially for the stuff that you like to do, like you could be playing at Stubricks, you could be playing at well, Roscoe's would make more sense, but there are a lot of spots that you could be just having a grand old time
Nice.
and a beer.
That's something I would like to start playing out more. I think that's what this live streaming event would be, sort of a dry run for getting out more.
Nice. When you play live and you're doing your stuff,
Mhm.
what is your loadout? Like, is it you and a bass and a drum? Do you need a rhythm guitar guy? Are you
Totally depends on what the set's going to be. I mean, yeah, I can do two people, or I think the largest the band has been is 1, 2, 3, 5 people.
nice?
So yeah,
But like the Nate
depends on what the
Bridger
vibe's
3.
going to be.
That's pretty
Yeah,
viable.
probably be well, the live stream is going to be myself and Michael Starr, and yeah, it'll just be just the two of us. We won't
Nice.
play that song. Yeah, in fact, I don't know that we'll play any covers, but not this time around anyway.
No, that's fine. No, play
Yeah.
your stuff. Your stuff's
It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be I mean, I don't know when this episode's gonna air of our podcast
To be
here, but
fair, I don't either.
yeah, we
Oh,
need
yeah.
yeah.
Probably
It
July
might not.
something.
It might not. Yeah, it might just.
Oh, it'll air. It'll air. Renee has lit a fire under my ass.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it will air. Whether when is up for debate, but probably this summer. A lot of things are
Okay.
happening this summer. We're doing a lot of
So
things this summer.
so by that time, I may have done this.
Yeah.
So hopefully it went well.
Good enough that we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it went so well I did it twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And
And
if
it made
it's going
made
to
a
happen
monthly
soon,
thing out of
there
it.
will be a link to get your tickets in the doobly doo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's pretend like I've got one coming up.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I've got one coming up. Check out the link down below. Get your tickets. They're likely $5 each. Well, I figured that was a fair, whoever sells these tickets probably going to take more than half of that. And
Right.
I'm hoping to get a couple hundred people in there from all over the world.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty
A
cool.
lot of our Sabrina fans are in Argentina, Chile, Brazil.
Gordy fans are specifically.
We've got fans in England,
Yeah,
Germany.
England. Yeah.
A few fans in Ireland. Where else? I believe someone from Kuwait was a fan.
Oh wow. Okay.
I was just recently I found him. So I'm hoping to, those are Sabrina fans. My music, I think people it was very awkward when I first started to play music out and around town back in the day in the early 2000s because everybody was expecting Harvey to be like a
Right.
boy band style.
Right.
And I'm not. I'm more of I guess a folk musician almost, or Americana.
Americana blues rocker.
Blues rock, little jazzy elements. I love New Orleans jazz. So yeah, those are all the influences in my music. Not much pop in there. Not a lot of dance moves to what I.
I don't know if you've seen the video to "I Want to Be Your Fool." There are some dance moves in there.
There's some dance moves in there
There's
that
some dance moves.
I got nothing but ridicule for that. But this Bob Dylan movie came out with Timothy Chalamet, so I'm
Yes.
hoping that maybe there'll be an increased interest in Americana music in general, based on this younger audience being fans of
Of the
this
Chalamet.
Chalamet character, and
Nice.
maybe that'll spark an interest.
And that on that positive note, we have killed our hour.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah.
Is that how every one of these is going to end? Well, we killed the
we killed the hour.
We have wasted 60 minutes of these people's time. It's time to cut it off.
That's the plan. Yeah.
All right.
Otherwise, because see, the problem is when Nate and I get going, we can go for a
We can go.
very long time.
Yep.
It is.
Renee's
I think-
usually got to come in and break it up, or Natanya.
Yep. Somebody's got to be like, guys, like as it is, Arlo just came in here and was like, somebody's
Dude,
got to
it's
go
time.
potty. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it worked out because even with the break, we're still coming in at right around an hour here, just a little over.
Great.
But
I got to take
like,
William out too.
subscribe, follow, tell
Do
a
all the
friend.
things.
We're at all places all the podcasts are at. And,
Patreon,
assuming that exists, yes.
YouTube,
All that good stuff. But
yeah.
we are not setting up separate accounts on the Instagrams and other stuff. Just follow us. Just follow us, and then here's the thing. You saw the thing. We'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody.
Toodles. Hey, folks. We're doing this organically, so please share.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're interested in supporting us financially, you can go to the Patreon. We've got some great options there, and you'll get early access, ad-free access. And when the
stuff.
when the tickets and merch come out, that's when it's really going to be powerful. If you want to follow us on other social medias, our Instagrams are down below, because all other social media fails. We'll see you next time.